Hello, welcome to my channel, WingSpiritualClarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm going to be doing a reading for the collective. This is very Lionsgate energy. All my videos are timeless. And I suppose this one as well could be timeless. However, it is very specific to the window of Lionsgate, which the date of recording this, it's August 8th, 2022. And so we're right in the apex, I guess, of the Lionsgate portal. Whew, the energies are really high today. So I keep grounding. So even you, if you're watching this, since you're watching this, just take a nice deep breath in, filling up the four corners of your torso and releasing. Just land here. It's okay to carve out a few minutes of your day to just be here. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start with the Kali deck. And she's been showing it. This version of Kali's been showing up in several readings. Matangi. Number 24. Let's see what messages we have from Matangi. She is the tantric queen of outcasts, unveiling hidden inner power to thrive outside conventional society. She holds the secret teachings of the power of the voice, of the healing power of art and music. She is the divine feminine. Sorry, that was really distracting. She is the divine feminine medicine for the lost, the alienated, those who have been cast aside. If you have been denied love and respect, she brings healing and empowerment. If you have suffered rejection, abandonment, or been labeled as unworthy in any way, she brings dignity and repair. She is the ignition. She is the ignition of a creative, joyful, and vibrant life path. I'm getting that those of you who are tuning in have had to shed relationships, friendships, work situations that no longer suit you. And there, like, some clarity was given, some truth. Maybe you thought these people were your friends, were your family, loved you, and a veil was pulled back so you could see the truth of the situation, and you could see some type of limitations and control, manipulation, maybe, and how these people alienated you, projected their limitations onto you. Feeling a lot of tension in the jaw and heart space. I'm feeling like you've been working through this pain, rejection, abandonment, disempowerment on your own. and somewhat quietly. And so what Matangi brings forward, what she invites, is repairing. There's a need to, before you ascend to a higher vibration, to what you've asked for, there needs to be a shedding, a releasing of what no longer serves you. Because in this brighter, lighter space, you can't take that energy with you. And so there's always choice. But she is the ignition. She's the beginning, the ignition of creative, joyful, and vibrant life path. Easy for me to say. It's really beautiful. And I do feel like the heaviness, the tenderness, the hurt, the woundedness that's coming up. I'd like to do a healing at the end of this video. So whatever uncomfortable feelings we say hello to during the reading, that in the end of this, I'll do a healing so you can release that energy. All right, the Angelic Light Worker deck. This card's been coming up a lot too. Pattern breaker. You are a pattern breaker. That is why you're going through this difficulty. This is why you didn't come here to play it easy, as in Earth. You didn't come into this 3D experience to coast. I'm getting that some of you, these are patterns from your childhood. And so it's like, no, not again. A lack of being able to trust people, a lack of feeling supported, of feeling cared for, of feeling nurtured. These are probably things that you give into this world, a lot of support and love and care and your amazing, unique light. And it has not been reciprocated. Definitely not on the level that you give. And so there's a need to shed, break these patterns, break down these systems. I'm also getting that breaking down these systems helps the children who are being born after, as you break these systems down, the children being born today come through without these family structures, government structures, society structures, and relationship structures, identity structure. Boy, I could go on and on. So there are a lot of you who are doing a lot of pattern breaking. And I just want to validate and appreciate you for your courage, your tenderness that allows you to feel the pain of this in a way so that you can transmute it and move on and help create what comes next. So thank you for being here. All right. Pattern breakers. Patterns in thought and behavior can be comforting and even support manifestation and success. However, even patterns that were once helpful can become sabotaging. We may need to outgrow them so we can step forward on our path. If we want to change a pattern but have been unable to do so, it can take on an addictive quality. Beneath any addiction is a helpful message that is yet to be fully received. This oracle brings the comfort that Archangel Michael can support you in resolving unhelpful patterns. You're going to access an important message from your inner wisdom, which will help you move forward with clarity and confidence. I love that. So some of those patterns might be addictions, ways that you have been able, that you, patterns, addictive patterns that you have used so you could stay in a job that was wildly unfulfilling, stay in a relationship that's not supportive, not loving, not caring, where you're not getting that give and take. Patterns in friendships, in families dynamics that aren't helpful, where you are perceived as inappropriate, not fitting, that something's wrong with you, instead of being loved unconditionally. So these patterns and habits, whether they're alcohol, drugs, distraction. I know I definitely, when I'm trying to avoid sensing something that's really uncomfortable, I turn to electronic distractions, TV shows. So some kind of way to just tune out so I don't have to feel what's going on. And I've also had not just that, I mean, the whole gamut. There are just tons of patterns and distractions and ways we try to stay, even though the energies and our intuition is saying, you've got to get out of this. And so some of you might be experiencing physical pain because of this. If it's not dealt with in the mind and in the mental body and the emotional body, then it'll eventually start to manifest in the physical form in your body and in your life. So some of you might be dealing with addictions and releasing those, and wonderful. All right, your animal totem for today's reading is Raven, magic. Own your power. I love this. Remembering, with that, the tenderness, with the difficult energies that are being brought up today, they are heavy, they're dense, they feel really sluggish, oppressive, overwhelming, uncomfortable. However, Raven is reminding you that you are magical. You are a light being. You didn't come here to play safe. This is part of your fate and your destiny. Embrace your magic. Embrace your uniqueness. Embrace your light. I'm hearing, stop waiting for others to embrace this about you. First, you must embrace this and not need others to see this in you or validate it in you in order for you to shine. To just shine it anyway, just being you, and getting that might be weird. Okay, all things are weird until they become normal. You're a pattern breaker. So, all right, let's get a little look-see at where you are right now. Remember, this is a reading for the collective, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So in your past, you've been in this rest and reconsider. This has a, I mean, obviously he's alone and there's no gender. I'm just speaking of the picture. So being alone, being separated, I feel like he's climbing up and he's taking a break because it's a difficult climb. And I feel like everybody else might be down here in the valley. And he's also, if you can see, there's this wonderful light coming in from above. So he's not alone, really. He's got light. He's got his ancestors, his inner child. He's got support from those who crossed over. Uh, there's some specific messages coming in for you, for some of you who are watching, very maternal figures in your life who have crossed. They have a real rubbing your back kind of feel, like, and then you've got this, you can do this. I've never left you. I'm right here with you. So proud of you. So those are some of the messages that might just be for a few of you. Really beautiful, really so much loving energy. Whew. Okay, you also have connection and you're not alone because you have your guides, your spirit guides, your healing guides. Earth. I'm getting a real feeling how much you love and appreciate Earth and all that you do. And she wants you to know that she loves and appreciates you too. As you send her love, she sends you love as well. And appreciation for being the light that you are. I'm also getting some higher vibrational energies are coming in. So angels, light beings from other dimensions. So some of you are really into geometric patterns and shapes, like sacred geometry. And some of you are really, there's music, toning, seventh dimensional, and then ninth dimensional. So some of you channel from really high dimensions. So there's definitely archangel presence here. It feels like a celebration party. If you are tuning into this energy as I'm speaking it, allowing that energy to come in through your crown chakra and into your light body, as well as your physical body, anywhere there's tension or stress, and just letting this loving energy say hello to that denser energy. That feels like a part of the healing that will come after this reading. All right, in present time, you are in giving and receiving. So I'm getting that you're learning how to give and receive equally, that maybe during this lifetime you have given much more than you've received. I'm also tuning in, excuse me, to the different light, the colors of light, and how each one of you is so individual with the light that you share. and all are necessary, and all really aren't separate. All are part of white light. So you might be you are an expression of one aspect of white light. However, I'm also getting that several of you can tune into many different colors and bring in, wow, really wonderful people joining this reading. I'm loving, so talented, like really talented light workers. Hello, thank you for joining and sharing your energies for this reading. Really beautiful. I'm also hearing there must be some people who are more clairaudient because I'm really hearing instead of seeing the light, you might feel the tones or the music. Wow. Wow. Some really talented people. Thank you so much for sharing your energies. That's really amazing. And I'm also getting that this kind of feels like the portal, like this. There's darkness around here, and the white behind the hands are the Lion's Gate portal opening up, and that we each are important. We're a part of the puzzle to help that right now, being in your light and anchoring your light is important so others can find the way to the other side, to dreams coming true, to a new way of being, a new way of existing. A great healing is what I'm getting. A healing for the earth, a healing for ourselves, a new way of doing things that's based in love. Um, I'm hearing that everything else is secondary. Love, love first. Love, building the new earth on the foundation of love. I love that. All right. So your higher self is at healing begins. So interesting. The very similar cards have been showing up this last week or so as the Lion's Gate portal has been opening. So interesting, maybe just for me, but all right. Healing begins. Again, I feel like this veil, that the curtains that she's opening is like the portal and going through with um, growth, a lots of growth. I'm getting that you've been in a lot of growth cycles lately, closing out cycles. Some cycles have been really long. Some of you, these are cycles from past lifetimes that are even like 200 to 300,000 years old. Some patterns and cycles that you're bringing to an end are around 30,000 years old. Okay, that's more of the percentage of people watching this. And all of you who are watching are closing out some really huge cycles from this lifetime, making choices that are even kind of blowing your mind, stepping out of your comfort. Wow. a lot of you, there's just so much love in your heart space. And I feel like you're realizing that you are multidimensional, that you are not just this 3D body. Feeling a lot of you are like, duh, all right. That I'm hearing, now what? Now what do I do? So just being you, radiating your light. Just going to tune into all of you watching this, your higher self, if there are any messages, more messages that want to come through. Remember that we're all one. In the 3D, we are experiencing separate even from ourselves at times. And this is a very unique experience to have time and space and separation. Because in the 5D on up, there is no separation. There is no separation even within spirit, within your own spirit. There's a wholeness. It's very loving energy. And so just reminding, I'm getting a real forgiveness, realizing how to, for those who've had, I'm getting that all of you closing out cycles and making difficult choices to shed relationships, friendships, maybe that have been most of your life, and realizing it's just, can't take it anymore. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. Getting my spirit will die if I stay here. And I love that you chose you. And to forgive yourself for maybe being blind and staying in. Maybe the addictions helped you stay in patterns that were really uncomfortable and not for your highest and greatest good. And also forgiving those who hurt you, who abandoned you, who neglected you, who projected their stuff onto you. That in the 5D, why it hurts so much is you are together with their spirit in 5D, and there's no conflict. And so it's confusing because you are multidimensional and you're tuning into your multidimensional self. So you're tuning into like that loving space of when everybody is together and how everyone loves each other and gives equally. And then you're in the 3D where that is not happening. And so there's this separation and confusion of why people would behave in a certain way, really cruel, maybe ruthless, destructive. And that's why, because you're more multidimensional, or you've tuned into your multidimensional self more. And so it's very confusing. I hope that makes sense, or I'm adding to the confusion. All right, your challenge right now, collective, is strengthening bonds. So your challenge is strengthening bonds within yourself, with your inner child, with your ancestors, sending them. I mean, there's a lot of karma that you're clearing and patterns from your ancestors. As well, your ancestors have brought us to where we are now. We have technology, we have beautiful environments, we have food, so we can focus on other things. People have created tech. So, so sending appreciation. Yes, we are clearing generational trauma, but we are also appreciative of the of what they have given us as well. Strengthening bonds with those who've crossed, but they never really leave you. They have gone back into they never left their 5D, but now they're just not in 3D, and they are in a loving, safe space, loving you, appreciating you, so proud of you. And higher dimensions that you are willing to bring in these really high vibrations. So strengthening your bonds with your spiritual team, with your healing team, with your guides, with ascended masters. Ooh, a couple of you are working with some ascended masters. Wow, fantastic. That's great. Very powerful energies. Strengthening your bonds with archangels, your guardian angels. Whew. All right. There's more, but I'll be here all day. So strengthening your bonds with, as you're releasing your bonds with people and situations and patterns that are here in the 3D, strengthening your bonds with non-physical, high vibrational energies will help you, so you don't feel so alone, so you don't feel abandoned, so you feel supported and guided, because you are divinely supported, you are divinely guided, you are divinely loved. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and move into a healing. So if you want to join me, finding a place, ooh, throat chakra might need a smidge of a healing here. So just finding a comfortable seat or laying down. You don't have to look at the video. I'm not going to have anything that you need to see. And instead, stepping into that center of headspace, bringing all of your attention to between your ears and the midpoint between your eyes and the back of your head, so you are fully present. And go ahead and ground. I like imagining a light from your base chakra, your root chakra, a bright light from that chakra to the center of the earth, anchoring and then setting the intentions on that grounding cord as maximum release. So whatever you release today is given to Gaia so she can transmute it and recycle it and turn it into something beautiful. Some of you also might be noticing that Gaia is sending such loving energy back up the outside of that grounding cord and around your aura, holding you in such a loving space with so much appreciation for you being you, for you being here right now, whenever you are receiving this healing, whenever you are allowing yourself to heal. All right, there, all the guides and energies that I've spoken of during this reading are here as well for the healing. You are surrounded by such divine light. Some of you might be able to tune into the music, the tunes, the tones. There's an activation of that throat chakra to allow you to be you, to speak from a place of love and truth. Your guides, angels, and the all that is, the I am that I am presence is inviting you to create a balloon outside of your aura. Just imagining a balloon floating there, a little string, and inside that balloon is a magnet. And that magnet is going to pull into the balloon any energy from your space, any energies that were brought up during the reading, any disappointment, abandonment, sadness, overwhelm, any energies that you have held on to that aren't yours, where you've been taken on others' energies and tried to heal them in your space. Allow those energies to flow into that balloon. Notice if there are any areas in your body that are tense or feeling the releasing of this. Just allowing that balloon to get bigger and bigger, filling with dense, dark energies that aren't yours, that are not in present time. Watching, feeling, sensing these dense energies just pulling easily and effortlessly from your body and being magnetized into this balloon, creating such a dense, dark balloon full of energy that's not yours. Allowing the energy in your legs that's not yours to be magnetized into that balloon as well. Arms, your heart. And then watch as the archangels and the I am that I am takes your balloon filled with dark energy and effortlessly, easily consumes it, brings it in closer to their light. As the energies are transmuted with love. And now there are spaces within your energetic field where these energies left that we're going to fill. I'm seeing Saint Germain with his violet flame is offering his violet flame for you to step into just energetically to cleanse. Looks like this violet flame is clearing away structures, patterns, limited beliefs about how society should be, family should be, relationships should be. What's beautiful is as that energy, those patterns are consumed in the violet flame itself is very restorative, filling those spaces with love, togetherness. There is a beautiful bright light opening up above your head, so allowing your crown chakra to open and receive this light, filling your light body, your chakra column with this white light, filling all those spaces where you just released with love, joy, peace, surrender. Allowing this light to fill your light body, your auric field, and your physical body. Just imagining all the cells of your body opening up and receiving this light, absorbing it, having that feeling of going home, familiar energy of family, belongingness. For some of you, it looks like this is activating purpose and fulfillment, activating joy, your inner child. Breathe in that light. And anchor this into your grounding cord and into Gaia, Earth, so you can be the light that you are. All right. And now, as we end this healing session, sending appreciation to Earth, Sending appreciation to your loved ones who are around you, who have passed. Appreciation to your guides, your ascended masters, your guardian angel, angels, archangels, and really sending that appreciation to the I am that I am, so you can see that you are not separated from that energy. You are a part of the I am that I am. You are loved. You are guided. You are supported in your journey. And sending appreciation to yourself for showing up, for allowing and receiving this healing. And when you're ready, start moving your body, getting back into your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you so much for sharing your energies. Namaste.